Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm Brenden Kron. This is Rex, and welcome to Jammin with Kron and Rex. Did you know?
The inventor of the Frisbee was cremated and made into a Frisbee after he died.
If I invent anything, do that to me. Cremate me and make me into my invention. Anything. Whatever it is.
Brenden Kron, the inventor of butt plugs, wants to be cremated into a butt plug.
If my wife is still alive, she better only wear me in her ass.
She's like a very specific serial killer who will like kill her husbands and then cremates them all into butt plugs.
That's fine.
I found a new origin. I'm just going to marry a bunch of guys and turn them into butt plugs.
Our comic book that's coming out to me fucking crazy.
Sold exclusively at Spencer's. Yeah, no, that's pretty fucking cool because it doesn't mention anything like if that was his wishes.
No.
It was just like, you know, I want to spend the rest of eternity being fucking chucked around and ate by dogs. I am sure it's hanging up somewhere, right? No.
They're playing golf with them. Frisbee golf. The whitest sport in history.
Dude, and like, it's got to be the biggest sport that like it's hard to get behind.
Yeah.
Because you're
just that dude who did the only one who tore his fucking ACL on the Dude,
I can't imagine telling somebody how I tore my ACL. Like, I was playing Frisbee golf.
I'd just lie. There's no scenario that I tell people that that's what happened.
Yeah, because it's not like you're getting paid as a Frisbee golfer,
Could you imagine that dude in the office? And they're like, hey, I saw you on Sports Center. And he's like, that wasn't me.
Like, holy shit, I made it on Sports Center.
Yeah, you tore your ACL playing Frisbee golf.
Dude, I'm not wishing like death on anybody.
Oh my god!
Specifically, the inventor of Bop It, but I really want the inventor of Bop It to die and be cremated into a Bop It. It's just got to be so disrespectful.
It's got to be
Bop
a sad.
It, dead person.
It's got to be a sad tone every.
Bop it.
Yeah. Pull
Squeeze it. Like, oh god damn it! I knew he shouldn't have let his voice recording into this thing.
How's your week been?
Been pretty good, man. Been watching some scary movies.
Any good ones? Any bad ones?
I watched The Eye, which is about this one blind chick who decides to not be blind and gets like some eyes. Like, some chick died, and they just, like, grabbed her eyes and, like, put it in hers.
That's
and so she can see again. But then she starts seeing, like, a bunch of weird shit happening. Like, people dying. She starts seeing, like, ghosts and shit.
Okay.
And the movie kind of sucked.
Oh.
It was pretty boring. But I gave it a solid 9 out of 10 because that blind chick that I was telling you about is Jessica Alba. Yeah, and could you imagine being blind your entire life and you just like can see one day and you're like, holy shit, I look like Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. You're like, this is fucking great.
I'm fucking hot.
Yeah.
Why didn't anyone tell me?
Yeah. Like, there's no way somebody didn't tell her, right? And she's just like, oh, you're just saying that. And she's like, oh, no, they're actually right. Like, I'm Jessica Alba. I'm fucking banging.
They're like, you're fucking hideous. I know you
That'd
can see yourself. You're an ugly bitch.
I'd be the dude rooting for her not to get her eyesight back. Like, dude, she's going to leave me so fucking fast. Please don't tell her she looks like Jessica Alba.
Tell her she's ugly.
She can open her eyes. She sees me, and I'm going, you're still ugly, damn. Like, that sucks. Well, better luck next time. To the opposite degree, could you imagine? Like, you're just ugly as shit.
No.
Like, you can't see your entire life.
Someone.
I didn't want to, but like, I couldn't imagine just being blind my whole life, and then I'll just open my eyes, and I'm like, not to imply that blind people's problem is that they just have their eyes closed, but just being able to see for the first time, and I'm like, Doc, take them back out. So I really could have went the rest of my life not knowing that I looked like that. It's like, well, you're blind. You don't really like go to the gym or anything. Like, what'd you think you looked like? It's like, I don't know, not this doc.
I just figure as hot.
So you couldn't have, like, helped me out while I was already out? I saw a bitch wake up and look like Jessica Alba. You could have done the same for me. But no, so that movie was pretty good. I read a book that I think like title, it speaks to me.
Okay.
It's Jeanette McCurdy's new book.
Oh, I've been really wanting to read it.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, I fucking figured.
Dude, it is so fucking good. I will say it does like stray off path at some. Well, not really stray off path, but just like strays off like from my personal interest. So at some points, but I didn't know she was Mormon for one. It's
Would I never guessed.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part, I can kind of tell when people are Mormon.
Yeah.
I didn't know girls were Mormon. I'll say that. I've never seen a Mormon woman that's not who's like the only Mormon famous dude. The dude that ran for president against Barack Obama. Mitt Romney.
Yes.
Stupid. But yeah, that's as far as I knew, that was like the only Mormon that existed outside of South Park. But no,
Paul Walker was Mormon, apparently.
Was.
Thank you. Just go on.
Is that it? Is that the only two Mormons? Well, three.
I looked at most popular Mormons. They're all
the coolest Mormon.
cool. Who's a cool ass Mormon? Christina Aguilera.
I did. What? She's Mormon?
Apparently, to this article,
dude. I would love to be the head of the yearbook committee and vote the coolest Mormon.
Or just keep
the coolest Native American out of school. But no, she drops some fucking banger lines in there, dude. Like, at the end of the book, she pretty much just acknowledges that her mom wasn't the best person. Mm-hmm. And she has, like, one of the coldest lines I've ever heard in my life. And she was like, my mom did not deserve to be put on a pedestal. She was, like, a narcissist. And I'm okay with her being dead. I was like, God damn.
That does go kind of hard.
I wanted to send that to my mom.
I was trying to figure out any way to move that conversation before you said what you were about to say.
I'm gonna send this episode to her. But no, dude, I swear, I think I listened to that like 6 times.
Yeah.
Like, I bookmarked that, clipped it, I got it tattooed on my ankle. I listened to that line like 6 fucking times.
Yeah.
There's like, when I think of like things that have like really hit me in a book, it's that. And I told you like a while ago this this book called This Thing Between Us, whenever he's talking about like his wife dying, and he says like the world's a game and his favorite players died, and I was like, God damn.
I was really hoping you were going to say something from Tyson's book.
Dude, there's so many bangers from that book. You still need to read it. It pisses me off how many times we talk. It's one of those things that like me and you both have not watched The Godfather.
Yeah.
But I feel like how much I've talked about the Tyson book, like you know what is happening in the Tyson book, just like you know what's going to happen in Godfather.
Yeah.
Like me and Haley watched The Exorcist last night, and I hadn't crossed it off of my horror list yet, just because I haven't watched in years.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just wanting to rewatch it anyways before I did all that.
Does it hold up?
It's still pretty good. It's still pretty fucked. Like, it's pretty disturbing, especially by, like, 1980s standards, or even maybe late 70s. I really don't remember when that came out, but she says some vile shit, man.
Really?
And, like, this is, like, the era of people who got, like, really offended by the Beatles saying they were bigger than Jesus. And, like, this 12-year-old girl in the movie is, like, she takes the cross and, like, is fucking stabbing herself in the cooch. And, like, the devil thing is saying, like, screaming, Jesus, fuck me. Jesus, I mean, dude, not Jesus. He's not that funny. The devil is fucking hilarious. Dude, they fuck up in every movie because you're not supposed to sympathize with the devil, but the devil's always so fucking funny. Like that line when she tells the preacher, she's like, "Your mother sucks cocks in hell," and I was like, "Dude, that's fucking funny." That is fucking funny. That you called his mom a whore and said the priest's mom is in hell in one sentence.
Yeah,
that is fucking awesome. Like, I don't know too many times I've ever been mad enough at somebody to say that, but I'm just waiting. I want to get that mad at somebody.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm putting that one in my arsenal. It is. I don't know who I'm going to say that to. I will say that to someone. I'm
going to be so excited to use that I'm going to fuck it up. You know, like I'm going to say, "My mom sucks cocks in hell." I'm like, "God damn it!" Like, run it back. I got a little too excited. But no, it's pretty fucking crazy, man. Like, I just didn't think at that time, like, even for a movie that was supposed to push the boundaries, I didn't know they were saying shit like that in movies.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
It's fucking nuts, man.
It is.
Like, the first sign of her being possessed, like, the mom's like, "Hey, I want y'all to check her out because y'all said her problem is that she has, like, lesions. I don't think those are lesions." And, like, the doctor comes in and she, like, literally jumps to the end of the bed and is, like, spread her legs and goes, "Fuck me, fuck me." The doctor's like, "Yeah, lesions can have an effect on the brain." And they're like, "Dude, the bed was moving." What kind of fucking lesion is that? But yeah, shit like that. Like with my wife, she said that's like the scariest thing to her is like possession movies.
Yeah,
because like to her that's just like, you know, the epitome of like horror. But did you ever hear about? There's this movie called I think it's like the possession or the exorcism of Emily Rose. Mm-hmm. So it's supposed to. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's just following the exorcism of this girl, but it's based off of a real life exorcism that took place, and not the same name and shit. But like this girl was experiencing the similar shit to the girl in the movie, and like this girl was like fucking 80 pounds by the time she was like. I hate saying exercise because that just sounds hilarious. Yeah. There's like, "Oh, you just need to hit the gym." but yeah, by that time she was like 80 pounds, and like you can look up videos of her because there is actual videos of her and like audio recordings. And if you listen to audio recordings of her talk, dude, it's like it's a sound that should not be able to be produced by humans. Like, I'm not the most spiritual, religious person, but like. That's a little weird. I can admit that's a little weird, you know? But, like, she was throwing off the people that was trying to secure her down, and her parents said at that point she had refused food for over 2 weeks. So she was, like, skin and bone, throwing full-grown men off of her. Yeah. And
that's crazy.
Well, I think the craziest part is, like, this is, like, shit like this happens in the real world. Meaning, like, when the movie's over, that's not the end of it. Because, like, in real life, that girl ended up dying, and her parents went to jail for malnourishment. Wow. And, like, because, like, even if you're the judge, you see all that shit. You see all the exorcism shit. And you're just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to sentence, like, a devil to jail? You know? You're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, sorry, you kind of got the shit into this. Your daughter became a demon, died, and you're going to jail for it. You know? Like, it's just a shit deal. You're just like, dude, what the fuck was I supposed to do? It's like, I tried fucking fiend her. It's a goddamn demon, you know? But
you and your demon going to jail. Sorry, I can't fucking help you. It's what happens here.
Don't have kids is pretty much what I'm trying to say, man. You know, I don't.
You watch an Exorcist movie and was like, yeah, I shouldn't have kids.
I swear to God, I'm getting my fucking balls clipped in like 4 weeks.
Are you really?
Yeah, I set up the appointment. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Not to actually like get snipped because I heard that's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, I heard it's not as bad as it sounds, but like this one Reddit post, it scared the shit out of me because like I don't know about you, but like when I pee, I take my balls out.
No.
You don't do that?
No.
Okay, 'cause I heard somebody else talk about that on TikTok, and that's where I first learned that not everybody else does that, and that kind of seems like not the most popular thing to do. I just find it refreshing. Well, my thing is, I think like whenever, because I've tried it before, like just pulling my wiener out, and it's like, I feel like it's like choking my dick and balls. Like, I have heavy balls, so I feel like the entire time they're just like hanging over like this, and my balls are just pulling my dick back down. And so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just, give them some airtime, I'll just let them fucking breathe while I'm peeing. And somebody said, like, they was like, oh, it's all fine and good until you go to, like, pee for the first time. And, like, your balls flop down and it feels like you just dropped a, like, fucking bag full of sand. Because you're just, like, your balls feel so heavy and sensitive that, like, when they drop, it's just like, oh, my God. And plus, my dogs. you know the dogs. How they are.
You should clarify what you're... Yeah, they just walk on balls.
Yeah, they really like peanut butter. But yeah, no, like, we recently got them to, like, stop sleeping in our bed. So that's one less worry. But, like, you'll just be sitting on the couch, and the first step they take on the couch will step on your balls.
Yeah.
So
Archer projectile vomiting on you is the last straw. You're like, yeah, you motherfuckers are out of the goddamn bed.
Dude, sleeping so good now.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, it's so fucking nice. That was the dumbest fucking thing. I would wake up and have, like, furry dog ass in my face every morning. And I'm like, I wonder why I can't breathe throughout the day. I have dog's ass hair in my mouth, and I can't tell a doctor about that, I kind of just got to internalize that one. You okay, dog? No. I'm really not. I'm pretty sure you're going to call fucking animal control if I tell you, though. But no, so, I've been sleeping better.
Yeah.
Going to the gym and shit. There's a lot of people at the gym in the morning.
Really? So, you've been going before work?
Yeah, I don't start working until like 8 now. So, like, I'm kind of used to just being up at 5, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to go to the gym and shit. But, like, there's still a decent amount of people there.
Yeah, it's surprising.
And you know how I am about that shit, because I'll see, like, other people there. I'm like, why aren't you at work, you fucking bums? I'll just be driving around, like, on a Thursday afternoon. I'm like, go to fucking work. But, yeah, no, so everything's been pretty good. Just, what other movies did I watch? I don't know. Literally all I can think about is The Eye. But, how's your week been?
It's been pretty good. Mostly just still setting up, getting the apartment together.
Yeah.
Nothing too...
Any more music videos?
Music videos? What do you mean?
Didn't you say there was
there's a music video
chick back there?
Yeah. No.
I'm assuming big booty, right? Okay, I would say if you're twerking on a motorcycle, you should have an ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. You're right. I'm pretty caked up.
No, nothing crazy like that's been going on. Yeah, just mostly setting up. I watched, there's a new season of Atlanta, so I started it.
There's a new season?
Yeah. Yeah, you're fucking way behind.
Yeah, I really am. For no reason.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason is I don't like TV shows.
Yeah. I've kind of grown to like TV shows more than movies.
See, I'm the complete opposite. I just like sitting down, watching the movie, done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
But
I like spending 25 minutes of my day dedicated to something more than 2 hours.
Well, that's the thing. Not a lot of shit's 25 minutes anymore.
All the shit I watch.
Yeah, that's fair. But like Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Is hard. We're like 2 episodes into the Dahmer thing.
Oh, is it good?
I don't fucking care. I don't care about it. It's just, I honestly don't care about it. Like, you kind of know what's going on. I used to have an extreme interest in just like serial killers. Like, I always just found them like badly worded. I hope your neighbors didn't hear any of that. but like, I don't. They've just always like fascinated me. Like knowing about them.
For me, like the Ted Bundy when it blew up and it was like his show and everything. I was actually super interested because I had never heard of him in my entire life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was how I learned about Ted Bundy. That's how I discovered him, everything. I know about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
There is definitely going to be shit in the show that I didn't know, but I got the key points, so I'm just not excited to watch it.
Yeah, like, it is, don't get me wrong, it's cool seeing, like, the kind of like the behind the scenes shit. Like, you're like, oh yeah, like that is like really brutal. Like you kind of forget how like brutal that actually is for the person, and like seeing how like depressing and sad some of the shit is during people's final moments, and like it goes into his childhood and shit, because like his dad like had him like cutting open like fucking like roadkill when he was a little kid, but his dad was like a doctor.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, I'm glad my son's taking an interest in him, not knowing that this is just like raising a serial killer.
Yeah.
But like, there's some things that they fuck up in there already that I don't like. I don't like that the neighbor is such a big part in this. I actually love the woman. I think Niecy Nash. She played the cop in Reno 911. Oh. Yeah. Fucking love her.
That's a weird casting choice, but
fucking love her. But they have it as like a she knew all along thing, but like in real life the neighbors don't know.
Yeah.
Like they have their complaints, like because they did complain of like smell.
Yeah.
And they complain of like power tools going off in the middle of the night, which, you know, you got to be pretty fucking stupid. And you know, at that point you're like, all right, he's either like killing animals or like people. Like there has to be. Yeah. Because he was telling motherfuckers that it was like bad pork chops.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's not. That is not bad pork chops, buddy. That is dead flesh. Like dead, like not properly processed flesh.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like how they do that. I guess you just have to add an opposition to it, because if not, it's just literally this dude just killing a bunch of gay black guys. But, and also, I haven't seen it yet, but like from the trailer, they show him in court and he has his glasses on. And that doesn't sound like much, and it's really not. But like, the reason, like, it is because he put an emphasis on not wearing glasses in court. Mm. Because in real life, he never wore glasses in court because he didn't want to see any of the people.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't want to see any of the families he hurt.
Wow.
And that's like, that's such a like specific thing. Like, why would you not, why would you turn that? Because you think Evan Peters looks better in glasses? Yeah. Like that's such a very unique, like kind of sad part.
Yeah.
That he's just like, oh, I'm being confronted with this now. I don't even want to be able to see it. Mm-hmm. But they're just like, no, Evan Peters looks kind of hot in glasses.
Yeah, it is weird what they pick and choose to be like, this has to be perfect. And then this can be literally completely made up. We don't give a shit.
Well, because like, I think that's especially true like when it comes to like animation. Mm-hmm. Because people give some people shit for diving too deep into things. But like with animation, you're literally picking everything that's in the scene. So like, if there is something weird, that was intentionally put in there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a Fairly Odd Parents thing going around now about the pupils.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing stuff about that.
Yeah, and like, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but
it's very specific.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to not include with some people.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be, even if that's not the thing, maybe just like only certain people get pupils because they like them more.
For anyone that is wondering, it is that every fairy has pupils.
Yeah.
Every human does not. Trixie's best friend has pupils, so people think that Trixie's best friend is Trixie's fairy.
Yeah, which would make sense.
It's cool.
She wants to like bring her around everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than Timmy just turning them into random objects and then just like
hiding them.
I was going to say riding Cosmo, but like because he turns into a skateboard. But like I didn't want to.
Yeah.
You turn him into anything, he just rides them. But like because every object, like your backpack has eyes.
Yeah.
Like nobody's going to bat an eye if your best friend has both eyes.
Yeah.
You know, but like because that is a very intentional thing to do. Mm-hmm. And I've never really thought about that until recently.
Yeah.
Other than that, your week been pretty good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week, yeah.
I feel like we got off topic there on how your week's been going.
Yeah.
But there is something.
I've been rewatching BoJack again.
Oh, there you go. There you go, buddy. Yeah. So you haven't been doing that good.
Pretty rough. I have been, but it's on the decline as I watch more BoJack.
No shit, dude. Dude, I love that show so much. Yeah. So fucking much. It is the hardest sell. It is the hardest thing to sell to other grown-ups.
Yeah.
Because, like, you cannot go more than, like, 2 sentences in without mentioning that he's a horse. You know?
I mean,
Because you're like, what's his name? It's BoJack Horseman. But hear me out. Hear me out.
What would be your selling pitch to someone?
I would say it's about a show about a very troubled guy who used to be an actor who is on the decline, is like searching for more relevance. You get to go through his relationships, his personal moral struggle in life.
Yeah.
And he's a horse.
Yeah.
Hear me out. He's a horse.
My go-to is always, do you like animated comedies? Adult comedies?
Yeah. That has to be
Do you watch Family Guy? Do you watch American Dad? Do you watch any of them, and did you enjoy them at all? If the answer is no, I'm like, all right, don't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sell it. There's just nothing more I can do for you.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so goddamn good.
It's the best.
But there's one thing. What time is it? Oh, I had my camera running. I think I had it like this too.
That's real suspicious of you.
It's like those videos like that, like women take at the gym. I hate when guys were like staring at me like, you're recording them.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
But man, I sounded offended by that. Like, that hasn't happened to me. Now I sound suspicious. That hasn't happened to me. But I'll stop setting my camera up like that.
I appreciate it personally.
Like, dude, I hate those videos. I think they're so annoying. We'll always feel like they're staged. Yeah. It's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's because, like, it'll just be a girl doing, like, curls, and she'll be like, oh, these guys were stared at me. And, like, it'll be a guy going, like, and then turning. And you're just like, okay, like, what happened? Like, he was obviously trying to catch someone.
Yeah.
Like, looking at you, but I don't know. I digress from that.
Yeah. I just think taking videos of yourself at the gym is weird. Like, even people who do, like, this is the workout you should do. If there's other people in that gym, I'm always, like, off-put by it. Like, I thought you had your own gym that you're doing this at.
Yeah, like, or just, like, just work out at home or something. Like, well, I think the craziest ones is, like, whenever I see that and, like, the guys will be shirtless. So I'm like, this guy just, like...
went to Planet Fitness and took his shirt off to record a video.
And nobody's like, hey, put that back on, dude. Like, okay, you're jacked as shit.
Yeah.
But... yeah, it's there is this one guy that I think does it perfectly, because like he's went viral a couple times because like he'll be working out, he'll just be like explaining the workout and shit while he's doing it, and he has his phone set up. Somebody will walk across and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He's like, "Hey," he's like, "I have my phone set up at the gym." He's like, "It's not your fault that you walked across." Like he's like, "It's all good."
Yeah,
like, and he makes it a point to say that. I'm like, I like that.
Yeah,
because like nobody else should feel like they can't walk to a certain place because they don't want to interrupt your video while they're at the gym.
Yeah.
Like that's just...
yeah. That'd be so fucking annoying. I have seen people like take pictures and stuff, but I've never seen people like straight take videos, at least.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, because that just makes me feel like weird. If someone just like starts recording like, oh hey, it's Roy back at the gym, I want to walk you through my workouts. I'm like, dude, I'm working out like right by you. Can you not do this? Like, you're so much like more yoked than me. Yeah.
And that's another thing is like, if I see someone take a video and prop it up, like even if it's a picture, I usually will like look at it.
Yeah.
Like, I usually am that guy that'll be like, are they really doing that?
Just fucking stare at it. He's like, I'm just that guy that's
I'm posing in the background. So I also want to be famous. Please let me.
And I definitely don't want to be caught like now, because like since I've been going back to the gym, I've been trying to make it a point of doing like comfortable weight, like not pushing myself too hard, and just like making sure that I do like the exercises right. Mm-hmm. And like even maybe like say I'm like benching, I'll hold it like 2 inches above my chest, and then go up. Like, I want to do shit like that more than I am, like, concerned about, like, throwing as much weight as I can. Mm-hmm. But, like, if I'm in the background of some video and they're like, what's this dude that's, like, 6'3", benching 45 pounds for? And you're like, dude, come on. Like, I don't get to defend myself.
Like, hey, it's perfect. It was the perfect bench press.
Did you see my goddamn form? You try doing that with more weight. I dare you. Because, like... I've been sticking to that, except when I saw my wife's dad at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like, dude, it was the first day that I was doing chest.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, Because I was just going to throw a 45 on each side, just make sure I do it so fucking correct. Nope. I was going to do it so goddamn correct. Not a flaw in my form, but no. I threw on like 2 45s on each side, and I just had it gripped like this, and I was going...
Just fucking launching it up.
I haven't done a bench press in like... Goddamn, it may honestly be like a year. Like, It's been a really long time. And so I threw that on, probably tore my pecs open, because like... This was like 2 weeks ago. Dude, it hurt so goddamn bad. I think I just stopped being sore like that.
I fucking bet.
It hurt so goddamn bad, but...
Yeah, seeing people I know at the gym...
It fucks it up.
I gotta just be ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, because like, dude, I'm curling like 10, 15-pound weights at the gym right now.
Yeah.
But like, I can't do that, like, say, if my dad pops in, you know? He'll smack the shit out of me.
When your dad will walk into the gym... Easily the most weight I've ever lifted in my life.
Dude, it's like you just got like a mid-workout boost.
Oh yeah.
You know? You're just like, you just walking over, and he's like, "Oh, are you about to bench?" And it's just like a 25 on each side, and you're just like, "Oh no, some fucking kid was just benching there. Let me take those off." That's how I always felt when I used to. And it's just a horrible workout plan. He's really not a good workout partner, especially if you're starting off, because like. We would go to work out, he'd throw like 4 45s on, and like half the time at the gym was spent like taking those weights off so I could bench 30 pounds. And I was like fucking 15 years old. I'm like, why am I working out with you? We have different goals. Yeah. This just doesn't make sense.
I want to be able to lift weights. You want to be able to lift all the weights. So we shouldn't work out together.
Dude, speaking of family, I feel like a very you moment.
Oh, hell yeah. That's always my favorite.
It was like literally, it was yesterday when we was watching The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Because like there was the family on the screen. You know, it was kind of setting up the demise. It was just showing how like well the daughter and mom get along. Mm-hmm. And like, you know, they're just like, the mom tells the daughter to not like grab a cookie or something. The daughter grabs a cookie and just runs off. She's 12, which I think is a little weird. That's a weird age to be doing that shit. That's like a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like, and the mom like grabs her and they just start like wrestling, laughing and shit. Yeah. And like in the middle of that, like I wasn't doing this for like any pity points, but like I seriously, this was my first instinct. I was like, what families actually do that? Haley was like, me and my mom would joke around like that, and I was like, have me too. that was funny.
I'm glad that's a me moment.
Well, because like I wasn't like you said, like I don't try to interject like my sadness on that shit, like because I don't think of it like that. Because like, I'll genuinely see a commercial of a happy family, and I'm like, dude, what fucking family does that? I'm like, what fucking gay family do they have on that TV? They're like, your family never laughed? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe a couple times. I remember my dad tricked me a couple times and got a good laugh.
Yeah, I think it was like 2-3 episodes in, you were like, all right, you're done sharing stories. You're like, that's no longer available.
I can't wait for those little bonus clips of like Brendan's family moments of the week.
But it's been good lately. I've been seeing the nephew a bunch.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So now it's good family moment, not just
for now. Wait till that motherfucker can talk.
Oh no.
How are they doing, by the way?
They're doing good.
And I will say they have not been able to tell you what they identify as.
Yeah. Xavier is doing great.
It's a badass name.
I think so too.
There's not a lot of names that have X's, but I think all of them are cool.
Can you name another?
Xander. Yeah.
I just couldn't think of one, honestly.
You know what's fucked up? Like, there's a lot of names that, like, if I ever did have kids, that, like, I genuinely couldn't name, especially my daughter. If, like, you know, my wife just pitches me a name and I'm like, no, I've, like, jerked off to a girl named Bridget, you know? And I'm like, no, you can't do that. One of my favorite porn stars' name is Janice.
That was a very specific...
It's a fucked up thing to name a kid.
Bridget? Or Janice?
Yeah, Bridget.
Bridget is
Bridget,
crazy.
the baby. Like
baby Bridget.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being kind of a sick person, but there's like a lot of names.
You wouldn't name your daughter after any... Not
no,
after.
Yeah,
you wouldn't name
it
after, but like you wouldn't let them share a name with any porn star that you could name.
No.
That's a lot of fucking names.
Yeah. I don't have great memory.
You do when it comes to porn.
My porn star memory name is fucking elite.
Yeah.
So no, sorry, we can't name him Rachel.
I remember your 64 porn star bracket that you just brought to school. It was so who's everyone voting?
Like with me. I was just fucking filling it out by myself.
Dude, no one else knew 64 porn.
They're like, dude, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, all right, well, I guess she moves on. Like, you are no fun. Like, quick, name me your favorite 64 porn stars. Like, dude, I don't know.
I remember the notes. You had the star rating beside each one.
Dude, I only got rid of that like 4 months ago. I swear, I found it on my phone and I was like, holy shit, I still have that? I was like,
you didn't save it? Is it in your recently deleted?
It's up here, dog.
You gotta remake it. I want to see the rankings again.
Yeah. Well, I remember for a while I would change the ratings. I feel like a lot of it would go down like after I jacked off. I'd be like, ugh, they mean nothing to me now. Like they're a fucking 1. But no, it was actually kind of an intricate process.
I bet.
Because like there was a lot of porn stars that I was like, dude, they're amazing porn stars, but they just don't have enough videos. You know, so I'm like, they can't be anything above like 2 stars. You know, like I was just like giving them like the same star rating system you'd give like an up and coming like prospect in the NBA or NFL. I'm like, it's like a 3-star prospect porn star right there. Like, she's got some potential. I think she'll do all right.
That was a wild era of yours.
No, I wouldn't say was, because I still remember like a lot of that shit. Like, there's
it's
really
not as
it's definitely not as
at least not as in your face.
There's definitely not as much of a paper trace.
But
yeah, I don't like how much maybe of my memory or like my mental capacity is just being taken up by my porn storage. Like I definitely need to clear some of that out, so maybe I can remember things like anniversaries or something instead of just like, no, I'm just remembering like the name of a specific porno that I like.
Sorry, I'm locked in right now. I'm so focused.
Like LeBron at the free throw line against the Celtics. Because like, I don't know, I would do that. I would remember a name, and then I'd be like, I can't talk to anybody for like the next 4 hours until I get home. Like, I need to remember this. I would honestly say it was an addiction to a certain point.
You think so? I think so. So I'm glad that you think so.
I'll tell you some shit off camera.
Okay, I can't fucking wait.
Yes, it was definitely an addiction.
Oh, I cannot fucking wait.
It's definitely something that I don't want more than 2 people in the entire world knowing. My wife's one of them.
Oh, I can't.
I had to tell her. I kind of had to.
All right, what's your song of the week? What have you been listening to? It doesn't have to just be your song of the week. But like, what else have you been listening to?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of a broad. Well, it's kind of a broad question with like us, because like I feel like we listen to a lot.
Yeah.
But
my music's went off the fucking rails this week.
I follow you on Instagram.
Oh,
I've seen some of it.
Oh yeah.
It is wild.
I don't know what's been going on, man.
But no, like with us, I don't know about you, but one of the like, because we have some similar things that I think will like trigger both of us. Like mainly for us, it's like with tattoo shit. Mm-hmm. It'll be like, oh, how many do you have? And you're just like, you fucking bitch.
I do.
Or if someone walks up to you and asks you what kind of music you like, and you say, I listen to everything. Or if they have control of the music you're listening to, and they put on the absolute worst fucking song they can think of, because they're like, oh, I bet you don't like this. And you're like, no, I don't like that. And they're like, well, you don't like everything. I'm like, all right, you got me. I don't like everything.
I don't like when people say, I like everything, unless they specify. So, like, I'll usually answer with, like, I like a little of everything.
Except Jewish reggae.
But I love rap. Rap is my main genre. If you don't lead off with, like, this is what I listen to mostly, but I will listen to everything,
Yeah.
a little of everything. Then I'm like, oh yeah, no, I agree. Like,
yeah. Well, what I'll say nowadays is that like I'll listen to anything. Like I'll give anything a chance, pretty much. Like
yeah.
I listen to Jewish reggae. I know for a fact I'll listen to anything. Like
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't have to like it, but I'll listen to pretty much anything.
Yeah.
You know, I've been jamming out to Papa Roach for like the past fucking 15 years.
Yeah.
Still going strong.
Wow. I mean, there's
Might even say headstrong.
You should.
Wait,
I don't think that's him.
no,
It's not.
he's last resort.
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
I'll look it up. Can you think of who it would be?
I really think that's Papa Roach.
It's not.
No, okay.
Oh, it's a weird one.
Who is it?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, Trapped.
I've never
you not
heard.
pronounce it?
I've never heard of them in my entire fucking life.
Yeah. Dude, I have been listening to this one song, like, I think it's like the funnest thing for me to say.
Do they have another song?
No way, right?
I don't think so.
But I think like the funnest song that like for the first time this week I actually listened to as an actual song and didn't just like laugh the entire time. Oh God. The entire time is Holy Diver.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it's an actually good song.
Really?
But I cannot get past
I know.
the Holy Diver.
Yeah.
Like Jack Black's spirit comes out
Yes.
of me every time I say Holy Diver. I'm surprised I just said that like a normal human being. But like, it gets me every fucking time I hear that song. Like, I just can't listen to it as an actual song.
Yeah.
Because I'm just waiting for Dio to say that.
I've been watching a little bit of JoJo. So
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, well, neat.
I've been picking it up, watching some shows that I've been talking about watching for 40 years.
Yeah, I'll say, dude, I'll never forgive you for that. That was like that's like you mentioning like if you ran over my dog 5 years ago. That's like the similar process that happens every time you mention something about JoJo.
Yeah, it's
Because I got super into that show.
I know.
I was super into that show.
and then you just quit because
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, nobody talked about it. What am I doing? Talk to Jacob?
Yeah.
No. No. And you was like, oh, dude, this show's fucking good. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll watch it. I got super into it. Got like 3 fucking seasons. And you're like, oh, no, I've never seen it.
I'm like 4 episodes in. Like
I don't know.
Yeah.
Would you even that far into it?
I might not have been, but
I don't think you was. I am pretty dramatic, though.
yeah.
So you could have legitimately watched it entire
I do
season.
understand it completely because like I watch Better Call Saul, think it's phenomenal, one of the best shows. No one to talk about. Atlanta, I feel like the same way. I'm like, no one has fucking seen Atlanta.
I think that's kind of my payback.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just not going to watch that out of spite.
Yeah.
Or maybe I already have and just don't tell you about it.
Newsflash. I heard it the whole time. So what's your song of the week? What is it?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I forgot you asked me about that. So for the better part of this, I would say it's the first half of Partition by Beyonce.
Okay.
Dude, she goes so fucking hard. Like, don't get me wrong, the second part's good too, but that first half of that song is so fucking good. Like, she's saying, like, the girls gotta look me up and down all on Instagram, cake by the pound. And I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that goes crazy.
She's saying, like, fucking fangs in her grills and shit, and she just fucking kills it. But, no, it's, despite that, I will say we have been on a 2-week break, so maybe I will say that was my song of the week last week.
Okay.
And this week, it's definitely Rusty by Tyler.
Oh.
Dude, I forgot how much I love, like, old Tyler. Because it's not even this song that it's mentioned, but, like, you know, like, because I think he's still friends with, like, Kendall Jenner.
I think so.
Yeah, because I know I've seen a picture of them together before. But, like, because he has some, like, audacious old lines. And, like, specifically this one where he says, like, get rich, marry fat bitch Lamar Odium. And I'm like, has that been brought up before?
No,
you know?
no way.
Like, you think Kendall Jenner's ever been like, hey, there isn't one thing. Like, you're a cool guy, but, like, I don't think you can come over.
Yeah.
Because, dude, just no fucking reason. That line is just so disrespectful.
That is great.
It didn't even rhyme. He had to say odium for it to rhyme. But fucking love it. But, no, specifically with Rusty, I mean, it's like rapping-wise, so that's where I'll disclude, like, Frank out of the Odd Future talk. Because, like, Frank was a big part of Odd Future, but, like, he wasn't around a lot.
Yeah.
I felt like, at least.
Yeah.
But, like, so for the most part, you're talking, like, the 3 best rappers of Odd Future is, like, obviously Tyler, Earl, and then I would say, like, Damo.
What did you say, Damo?
Yeah.
Haji is probably who I would go
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Haji.
Haji had some, like, real fucking good ass. He has a pretty solid album.
Haji solo. Okay, maybe I'll reword this as to, like, the best Odd Future rappers. Like, when they was together.
Yeah.
Because, like, in all fairness, I haven't listened to Damo outside of Odd Future. But, like, when he was, like, on songs, like, he usually fucking killed.
If there was an artist that I was never more excited for, it was always Jasper. If Jasper came on a track, that's what I wanted to hear.
Oh, dude, I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I fucking loved whenever he was on a track. They never got Taco on a track. No, I'm wrong about that. He's definitely... He's on Bitch Suck Dick.
Yeah.
Because I think he says, like, your girl's my dishwasher or something like that. Just something audacious.
He's wild as hell.
It was something like that. But no, Rusty is such a good song. Because... I don't know, it's just weird thing about, like, how controversial Tyler was, like, even at the moment, for really a time when people let a lot of shit pass.
Yeah.
And, like, he
banned from New Zealand.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean...
There's only 2 things I know to be banned from New Zealand, and it's Tyler, the Creator, and snakes.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. That's a wild list. But, yeah, it's just, I don't know, that song's just, like, so good because I feel like he's addressing a lot of that controversy. Like, he ironically says, like, but I'm just, like, an atheist that worships Satan, like, talking about, like, obviously the stupid jabs at people who saying he's an atheist but also worships the devil.
Yeah.
And shit, and, like, I don't know who he talks to specifically, but I feel like he's addressing, like, one of the parents of the people of Odd Future, maybe even Earl's.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it would be Earl's just because.
Yeah, because, Earl's on that song, and as far as I know, Earl's mom is, like, the only one that had, like, any effect on that group because she did, like, ground.
I guess you could say negative effect.
Yeah, negatively impacted.
Yeah, because, I mean, Tyler's mom, especially in, like, newer songs, you hear, like, the positive impact that she had.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. Yeah. But, like, because he says, like, something along the lines like, you want to criticize me when I'm the reason your son gets to eat. And I was like, that's just so cool. He's just like, I'm a better parent. You know? He's like, suck my dick. I'm doing better. But no, it's such a good song. And he's just, goofy as shit on it, of course. But, like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's just kind of cool to, like, hear him address stuff like that. Just be like, all right, we done talking about it? Good. I'm going to get back to, like, bitch suck dick and shit. Yeah. But, even, like, the homophobic stuff.
Yeah.
Which is funny as shit looking back at it nowadays that people was, like, saying, like, dude, you're homophobic. And he's like, I actually suck dick. Yeah. He's like, joke's on you.
I still follow him. I can't think of his fucking name right now, but I follow him on Instagram. The guy who...
the alleged... the white guy? Yeah. Not the alleged white guy. He's a white guy.
Yeah. The guy that Igor is based... Like, that album...
Yeah.
The reason it happened is what he's kind of credited for.
Yeah.
Just Tyler really wanted to fuck him.
I wonder if he did. Sounded like he did.
Yeah, I would think he did.
But yeah, like whenever on that song, whenever he says like people saying I hate gays, even though Frank's on 10 of my songs. I like because like that was the same Eminem approach. It's like, oh, I'm homophobic. Look at Elton John over there. He's playing the fucking piano to sing. Call me homophobic now. Like, look at that little gay guy over there playing the piano. Would I let him play piano this close to me if I hated him? Maybe. It's really good.
Yeah.
And now you.
Okay.
What is your song of the week?
I'll do 2 as well, since you did 2. I've been listening to, like I said, it's kind of been off the rails. Man. So, To the Bone is my favorite song on...
I know it's not the song I'm thinking, right?
What?
It's not like Bad to the Bone, right?
That is part of the chorus.
Okay.
It's not that, but it's it's Quavo with Takeoff, their new album. It has NBA Youngboy on it. He does well, not as good as he has in other features, but
name it.
What's your name?
Yeah.
That was like a lock. That was for sure going to be my song of the week until I heard of a new band called Turnstile. Highly recommend it for you. It's definitely more of a you band than me, but I like it. And so my first song of the week will be Mystery from Turnstile.
Wow.
It just slaps.
It sounds good.
It fucking hits. And then, it wasn't too crazy, right? But then I started, Lil Baby dropped a new album. Young Thug's on it. That song is my favorite on the album.
Yeah, I figured.
I listened to PTSD from G Herbo. I love that song. The Beach from Vince Staples. I went back and re-listened to Ramona Broke My Heart. And I saved another song off of that album. I love it. And then I listened to Freddie Gibbs' album, Couldn't Be Done. It's like one of my favorite songs on it. Rain from Vince. It's Mac Miller, but it's Vince Staples' song more than it's Mac's.
Yeah.
Went back, re-listened to it. It's been a song that I listen to a lot, but there's been 3 songs that I've been listening to a fucking lot. And none of them are new.
Okay.
Stir Fry by Migos.
Okay.
I don't know why that song came back up, but it did. And I've just been loving it. Patty Cake by Kodak Black.
So real rap heavy outside of, I'm assuming, Turnstile?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then my song of the week this week.
Oh, shit. You haven't even named your song of the week?
Not for this one. Last week it was the Turnstile song.
Okay.
Mystery. This week, my song of the week, Bitch Ware from Chief Keef.
Got
that
it.
song is so
that's
fucking
the song
good.
You posted, wasn't it?
I've been listening to that song
Is that new?
so much. No.
I've never heard of that song. And it's not like I'm like really updated on like Chief Keef's every song, but like
the album cover is a bunch of army men, and he's one of them. Like the green army men figures.
Oh shit!
And he's one of them.
I want that toy.
It's fucking sick.
I want that, and I still want the fucking Travis Scott figure.
Oh yeah, that would be so fucking cool.
Yeah, I just don't know how you get a hold of one of those. The only
For
person
cheap.
I know that has one of those is Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I really don't remember how I know that he has that.
I think he posted a picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, the Chief Keef song is not even 2 minutes long. It's super short.
Perfect.
And the line of where the name gets its name is just, Dirty Ho said I was broke. And I said, bitch, where? I fucking love it so much. Like, it's not crazy, but oh my god, I fucking love it.
Dude, rap's great. Rap's really great. I love shit like that.
And Chief Keef is just wild.
Well, because you can like have a song like that that's not a goofy song, but like
he's just flexing.
Dude, every 21 Savage song, he makes me laugh at some point.
Yeah,
like he just says like some of the funniest, like weirdest shit that makes me laugh. But then I'm like, oh shit, like he's actually like killing it right now. Yeah. He's just weird sometimes.
She got some buns on her. I call her Patty. I mean, that's an undefeated lie.
2 Chainz saying she got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. That is just an inherently bad bar, but
it's great.
It's fucking great.
Great for me.
So it makes rap great.
Yep. And that's been Jammin.